for some people, you shouldn't get into gambling at all.
Yeah.
There's some people with like weird addictive, I think everyone has an addictive personality.
I agree with that.
I really believe that. And just me.
All the addictions are different though.
That right there, right?
Right.
And there's healthy addictions, which is like going to the gym.
For sure.
Yeah, ignoring your girlfriend, another healthy addiction. Like, no. Right? No, but people either get the food one or they get the gambling one.
Yeah.
Or they get this. There's this weird addiction to feeling sorry for yourself.
Yeah.
There's really.
I have some friends that I won't mention their names, but I always say they're happiest when they're unhappy. How fucked up is that? They're happiest when they're unhappy. They're addicted to the misery.
Right.
It's weird.
I've met guys before where they're addicted to the grind, like we're gonna beat the, like, as soon as they get, like, I don't want to say names and stuff, but like a previous business person of ours and stuff, they kind of are the happiest when they're like, I'm gonna fucking show them, man, I'm gonna fucking make this into something big, and as soon as they get the nut, they're making money, they fucking torpedo themselves.
Yeah.
Or they get back.
Self-sabotage.
They get back on fucking coke.
Yeah.
Or they get back on all this crazy shit. Or they get on like, I never knew because I never took Adderall before. But like, apparently guys are like, they take Adderall and they like lose themselves on it or something like that. Like, I didn't know there's such a thing as like, I guess you're supposed to, like, you're not supposed to take Adderall every day, but they're like, it's somehow like, I like, you have to understand, like, I come from like landscaping and stuff. I come from like blue collar kind of like businesses.
Yeah.
So I'm in the tech space now, and I just didn't know how rampant these guys were on meth. They are on the, like, and I know it's not meth, but like sort of, but like, these guys are on, like Adderall and stuff like that. And then
the properties of Adderall and meth are very similar. I'm not a chemist, but that's what I've heard.
I mean, it's like
real close.
Adderall is meth's cleaned up cousin, like in a suit.
Right.
He's in a suit and stuff, but he's still part of the meth family.
Yeah. Yeah.
But but like, we all have addictions and stuff, because like, anyone who doesn't have these kind of addictions, they aren't living any kind of extravagant or any cool kind of life. I've seen like the people are like, all the people I've known that are like, that are balanced, this is not in a bad way, but they're just earning like 50 or 100K sort of life.
Yeah.
They're just normal. And it isn't like they're like young and they're, because no one, like most people, like, I didn't start making money until I was like, what, 26, really? Like 26 is really when I started making money.
Yeah.
But like, I was struggling up until then. Like, I was just living in, like, I was homeless for a while too. I lived out of my car for like 4 months.
Wow.
With me and my current girl.
Really?
Yeah.
Wait a minute. Your current girl.
Yeah.
And you were once homeless.
Yeah. We lived out of her car.
That's a fucking keeper, bro.
Yeah. We lived out of a 2006 Dodge Charger.
Wow.
Now I got the Hellcat jailbreak.
Your car's so sick. I love your car.
Dude, I love your car too, man, dude. Like, I was about it. Like, I always wanted to get, like, one car I always thought about getting was like a C Series AMG.
Yeah.
I always like because I love the AMGs. Like, they're so nice, dude.
Yeah.
Like, oh my god, you and Davrick have great cars.
Yeah,
dude.
I love his car.
But it's kind of a crazy thing. But when we talk about all this gambling stuff that's going on, like, the reason I so to go back to that story, how I told you, like, oh, I'm 3 hours away and stuff, and then I come to Vegas and I see how these games work. Most of the time, I played a lot of craps now. I played a little blackjack here and there, mostly card games, like mostly black craps and stuff, a little bit of slots. What I've noticed is, outside of the slots, when you hit a jackpot or something, let's just say I put 1,000 on the table as an example. On average, you'll be up, you insta lose, you're just losing, right? It goes to zero. But in the cases where that's not happening, you win 50% to 3 times on your money. And most likely it's just a 2 times. On craps or on blackjack, just like Dana said, just like Dana White said. Like, he doubles your money and leaves, because that's what happens. Because I've noticed, like, because I'm in crypto, I'm noticing patterns. You only win the average is a 2 to 3x, and you're done. Now, I'm not saying you can get these 10x or it's like what you hit. It was like you hit the royal twice.
Yeah, it's insane.
You hit the royal twice, but it happens.
Right.
But but it's like it happens once. Like, fuck, we'd imagine like every 10 years or some shit or something crazy like that.
It's funny you say that. So that was 2001, Memorial Day 2001.
Right.
I had a similar run, started with 400 and turned it into 30 grand at Win in 2021.
Right.
So 20 years later. I mean, I've had some scores in between, but not that big like that, you know.
Where would you recommend people playing, like, blackjack? here in Vegas and stuff, because I'll tell people what, like, where I recommend them playing for, like, maybe for like craps, because I know that one. But for blackjack, I'd love to know myself as well.
I mean, as long as you're getting 3-2 on blackjack, I don't care where you play. It's hard to find 3-2. A lot of these tables are 6-5, and it's a big difference, you know, when you get blackjack.
Is it? Yes. Yeah. So is it like single shoe, 2 shoe, 3 shoe?
I like double deck personally the most. I like heads up double deck. Just me versus the dealer. So that's hard. You know, obviously you can't control that a lot of times.
Because someone can sit down.
Someone can sit down. Right. You know, I don't mind one other person as long as I watch them and see they know what they're doing.
Right.
But I don't like a full table. But I still do like the continuous shuffle. Probably because I know it's like the worst odds and all that. And I'll even play a continuous shuffle when it's 6-5 blackjack.
Wow.
Because it's hard to find a 3-2 continuous shuffle. But I'll do it because what I do like about it is I like that you can get in a rhythm. Like for me, like I like a dealer that deals real fast. Like I like a fast dealer. It puts the cards fast. Everything they do is fast. They pay out fast. And when your head's up, you can just get in a rhythm. And it's probably just more psychological. I'm not saying that you know, I don't count cards or anything like that, or you know.
But I will say one thing about those the continual shufflers is you can always get an ace.
You can always get an ace
because like it's really like
everybody's in there.
Everyone's in there, right?
Right.
Yeah. The one thing with like single, now obviously we're not professional gamblers here. We're just talking about
for sure,
for just funds and stuff. But you know, you're playing single deck. Most people can count that all the aces are gone.
Right.
It's not that hard. It's like the aces. You're like, oh wow.
Right.
You know, the fucking 4 Charizards. They're all gone. You're like, because I played single deck before, right? And I'm like, ace. Oh, there's no right. Fuck.
Right.
There's no.
Yeah.
Damn. Okay. Or I mean, are you playing double deck or it goes single, double, and then it goes to like six basically,
and then 8.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah, those. I like 6 or 2. Yeah, 6 or 2. I played single before, but to me, it's just so cut and dry. It's like boom, boom, and they got to reshuffle and then get another deck. You know.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
You really make me want to play blackjack tonight.
It's fun.